Hey, his name is Matthew. Introduce yourself,
Yeah.
Matthew.
I can't tell if I'm really drunk or just tired. Probably a
Aha.
bit of both.
Aha.
Hmm.
Now, guys, we have a special going on today. The reason being is Matthew is in the party with me here in the stream, and also he is playing the same game I'm playing, which is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Now, he is working on a he is working on what a
This is that old one.
ZR1 Camaro, which is what year?
Fucking 18, I think.
Okay, so he's working on a 2018 ZR1 Camaro. I'm working on a widebody Dodge. Now, the thing is, the hellcat that I'm working on is once again a theme car, but the theme car is going to be Iron Man. Now, all I've got to do is swap body parts over, but before I do all that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over, get it washed, and then bring it back. I've then got to get the engine sprayed up and done to what I need it, and then after all that, and the engine's put back together, I will then drop the engine in. Now, Matthew said to me that I'm a crazy person, and he said that to me earlier on tonight. While I'm getting the Dodge ready to go for a wash, he can tell you why he called me a crazy person.
He made an 80-year-old car go 372 k's an hour, which is physically fucking impossible, but here we are.
So,
I mean, to be fair, I don't blame you. You did put the supercharger the size of a small fucking child in it. So, you know.
well, why not?
Because you didn't need to. That's the thing. You already had a thumping massive big block V8 in there. You didn't need to strap a fucking supercharger the size of a small airplane to your engine.
As I said, why not? Seems like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, at the time. Doesn't mean it's a good idea going forward.
And it worked out well. Now, okay. Because of that, I have to do this. You've got to be moved out of the way, sadly. And body parts have got to come off. But they'll do that anyway, so... I think it sucks how a lot of the work doesn't... Oh boy. Now, as I said, guys, this car is going to be a theme car, and the theme car, as a normal, this one's going to be Iron Man. Now, the reason for that is because I do not just did I do 3 for my princess, but I also do, well, actually, my princess, queen, goddess is what she is. Well, I should actually say curvy queen, curvy goddess, because she's absolutely gorgeous. But I also do theme cars like, for example, in a few weeks' time, providing I get votes for it, I'm going to do a big-ass car, which is going to be an Optimus Prime car. Now, I'm not too sure of what I'm going to use to do the Optimus Prime car yet.
Why do an Optimus Prime car when you can get like the Ram 1500 or whatever the fuck is the Ford Super Duty and make it ironhide?
Well, see, that was another thing. I'm going to do an ironhide pickup, so I'm going to do a bit of everything in the way of theme, because I'm not just going to stick to one particular thing. I'm going to be putting all sorts of vehicles in there. Like I'm going to be doing a Superman car, an Iron Man car, as you can see right here, a Batman car, a Spider-Man car, which is going to be a Dodge itself, and the Dodge it's going to be is going to be the Dodge Viper. And not only will I be doing that, but I'll also be doing ones from Transformers, as I said, like Ironhide, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, all sorts. But at this current point in time, oh, okay, fair enough. Sweetheart, the guy that I'm talking to in this party is actually a good friend of mine who lives in Orange here in New South Wales, in Australia. His name's Matthew. Matt, go right ahead. Her name, my princess's name.
Don't put me on the spot like this. I've got too much alcohol in my system.
Her name's Becky.
Yeah, that's it. So I told you I knew it. You just didn't believe me. Building an engine while I can't see what I'm doing is not the easiest thing.
Now, to take this car down for a spray and then bring it back. But when I get it down to spray, I've got to take a few parts off before I do too much. I just put the body parts on to know which ones are which, and then there will be parts coming off the car before it gets sprayed, so...
Hey, do you want to hear the story of how I nearly ran myself over? Well, I didn't nearly. I did run myself over.
Oh god, here we go. Fire away.
So, you know how Toyota handbrakes can be notoriously unreliable?
Yeah.
Anyway, so, in the paddock, minding my own business, in the good old paddock basher, which just happened to be an old Toyota, and I go to open the next gate, going out the paddock, and fucking, it's on a hill.
Yeah.
So I whack the handbrake on, minding my own business, going to the gate. Next thing you know, I feel a little nudge from behind. So I go face first into cow shit. Not really, just face first into the ground. And I roll over. And as I roll over, I just look up and just see the undercarriage of my paddock basher passing over the top of me. The handbrake had failed. The car had rolled down the hill, knocked me to the ground, and then proceeded to run me over.
Poor
That
buggy
is how I
you.
ran myself up. Yeah, well, it could be worse. I could have been shunted down the hill in a tractor by a cow. Oh, wait. That did happen. No, it's fine. I got my just desserts. I had that cow for dinner later that year.
Well...
God, I hope no one's vegan.
I'm not.
Good.
The only problem is with me, I've got to be fucking careful with what I eat. You don't know about my other problem, do you?
Hang on. Oh, fuck, it's on the tip of my tongue. IBS.
Well, there's that.
Oh, there's something else.
Yes, I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, well, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, fuck, I've got to go to work tomorrow. Oh, I've got to deal with this Porsche tomorrow. Fuck. German wiring is a pain in the ass.
Excuse me?
I said the wiring, not the people. And your beer. Your beer is actually pretty good. Which is surprising, because everywhere else in Europe that serves beer, they prefer a warm. And I don't know why. No, but seriously, answer me this though. Why, when you lot are designing your cars and shit, do you have to make the wiring so fucking complicated?
I have absolutely no clue, mate. I really don't.
It's a fucking pain in the ass. Especially tomorrow when I'm gonna be most likely hungover as shit. Trying to rewire an entire Porsche system. I'm not gonna have fun.
And what Porsche is it, if you don't mind me asking?
It is a 2022 Carrera.
Oh, they're notorious for their wiring.
Not fucking shit. Why do you think I'm complaining about it? I don't like it. I like Porsches. Don't get me wrong, but ugh.
Well, I hope you realise that my darling girl loves Ferraris.
I've actually worked on a Ferrari. They're not bad. I do like Ferraris a fair bit. The only problem is, Italian people aren't that big.
No.
I'm
Whereas
6'5" at 18, and let's just say I don't exactly fit in doorways. If you catch my drift.
dude,
I
I'm
am
the
very
same.
broad.
I'm the same.
Trying to, squeeze my big ass frame into a tiny little Italian car. Not exactly fun.
It's fucking it hurts, doesn't it?
Yes. Very much so.
Because I've sat in a Ferrari.
Especially when you have the dickhead of a work experience kid come up behind you to ask it a question, and you scared the shit out of yourself and whack your head on the intake manifold.
Damn, dude. You alright after that?
You know me, I'm never alright.
I said after
Australian.
that. That's true, yeah. Crazy Australian.
Exactly, I don't even know if it's okay before it.
You're a crazy Australian.
I wear that with a badge of honour.
Right, now that the body is on and painted, now I'm going to lift it off, or lift the vehicle up, and then take the wheels off. And how are you going?
Some sketchy shit done, just give me a call, I'll do it. How I'm doing, I am making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing off my back. Fuck, that's a song. I'm rebuilding the engine.
Aha.
Mm. The fuck you mean you ain't got no ignition cord? Oh, I'm in the wrong shop. Bugger. Found him.
You poor bastard.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
What, being Australian? Or
Yeah. I don't even know why I decided to get drunk on a Wednesday. It's just a weird day to get drunk.
Not really. Because if you look at it with the way things can be, you actually, in a way, have chosen a good day to do it.
Why?
Well, think about it. You've got to get.
There's not much thinking going on here, mate.
You've got to go to work tomorrow.
Building this engine upside down.
You've got to. Well, if you're doing that, mate, then there is something going on in that skull of yours. I don't know what, but it's going on.
Not a lot, I can tell you that much. Anyway, continue with telling me how getting drunk on a Wednesday is a good idea.
Well, if you look at it, getting drunk on a Wednesday is actually a pretty good idea. The reason being is because when's that work experience kid there?
All the time. Much to my
Well, see, there you
hatred.
go. There you go. That's one reason to get drunk on a Wednesday. The dumb
Yeah,
cunt's
which means
there.
I'm
The
gonna
dumb.
have to deal with his shit tomorrow while I'm hungover.
Well, wouldn't you rather be hungover and not listen to him properly rather than be sober and having to listen to him properly?
Fair enough.
But don't you think it's a good point?
Yeah, it is a very good point. Or, I could just beat the shit out of him.
With a hammer.
No, well, no. Oh, I'll tell you what I did to him one day. Fucking, those big ass air cannons you get to like help reinflate tires?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got one of those.
Mm.
He decided on his break he was gonna take a little nap. Right, so he's sitting in the corner, he's put his hat down, he's knocked out.
Mm.
I put a little, like a wad of paper down the barrel so I can fill it with shit, right? I fill it with all these different things. I fill it with, like, pepper, salt, like chili powder, all this other sawdust, just all this other shit I can find lying around that's like a powder, flour, you name it.
Mm.
Anyway, I'm sneaking up on him, right. I'm probably standing still about a foot away because I don't want to kill the kid. So this thing's got some force behind it. Anyway, so I'm sitting about a foot away. Next thing you know, all the boys, they start. Remember when I was telling you how we were working on that Trans Am?
Yeah.
So they close the roller doors because this motherfucker is loud. Turn it on. So just the starting engine wakes him up, right? So he's, flailing around trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. They turn the car
Mm.
off. As soon as his eyes snap on me, bang! Just fill his face with just all this powdery shit. And the worst part about it is he started sneezing and crying and shit because of the chili powder. It
Mm.
just went straight, because as his head goes back, he breathed in, and just this cloud of chili powder just goes up his nose. Which may, sound to other people like workplace harassment, but to us, that's just your average Tuesday.
Well, to be honest, really, dude, if you look at it, have you ever heard of a workplace initiation?
Yeah.
Think of it like that.
Mine was getting held upside down by the engine jack, and my head submerged in oil.
What the fuck?
That's when I was like just started like fresh apprentice, I was dipstick for that exact reason. Funny thing is, it was my idea too, because they were like, "Fucking yeah, sort something out for like your initiation," and I was like, "Oh yes, I haven't done anything yet," and they're like, $20 says you won't hang upside down and let us dip you in like a bucket of oil. I'm like, done. And
So,
for about 2 months, I was dipstick until the work experience kid came along, and now everyone's attention is on him.
does he understand why he's the one that's getting picked on?
Yeah.
And
He's still not a fan of it, but he understands.
Let's check out this from here.
Like, he understands that he's the fucking
Meat in the sandwich.
yeah, pretty much.
So basically, in other words, he knows for a fact that no matter what he does, up until such time as he learns his lesson, he's a fuck up. Am I right? Am I right?
Or he grows a pair and sticks it back to one of us, which he's not going to do because he's a little bitch.
cosmetics is done on this car. Now I've just got to rip this chassis out from under it and replace it. But before I do any of that, I'm going to go on. Ow! Oh man, that hurt. Oh, that stung. Oh man, that brought tears to my eyes. Oh. No, seriously, man, that brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah, well, I was going to make a joke, but I was like, yeah, probably not the best time for that.
Why?
I was going to say my story wasn't that emotional, but, you know.
Nah, man, it was my... Oh man, that hurt.
Yeah, I can tell.
That was my back too. Oh man. His first name wouldn't be Danny, would it?
What, the work experience kid?
Yeah.
No. Why?
Yeah.
Do you know what Danny?
Yes. The reason why I say that is because if his name was Danny, right, they shouldn't have done the dipstick bit to you. They shouldn't have done it to him.
Danny Dipstick.
Yeah. What's the kid's name anyway?
Fucking Michael.
Oh my god. I know about 4 of them. And 2 of them are a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, I think it's just a common theme with Michaels.
What, being a pain in the butt?
Yep.
That's a possibility. Now, to do. Before I do anything else, I've got to get rid of them. This is going to take fucking yonks. Gotta get rid of all this crap. Okay. Right. Now for spray jobs. Fucking yay. This is going to take fucking ages.
Okay, I've done the engine, redone all the bodywork, and I've painted it, so now it's going to do the suspension, the drivetrain, the wheels, gearbox, exhaust, so nothing too much, but I am barely awake here, so I think I'm going to go to bed. And probably throw up or something, I don't know. I'll do a tactical vomit so I can drink more.
That's something I don't think my viewers would want to hear.
Yeah. No, I can see why.
Especially with my girl watching.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, mate, you just have a good night, alright?
I'll try. I was lying down in my chair, and I just sat up. And I shit you not, I'm pretty sure my desk just moved. I don't know, I think I'm just losing it.
Well, at least dude, you haven't gotten to the point where I where I was when I was about your age. Trust me.
Oh, I've got a 4-day bender coming up this weekend, so
You will never get to what I did. Trust me. Unless I tell you what it was, you won't get there. Believe me.
which I'm hoping you'll do, so I can, surpass that this weekend.
Right. Have you ever heard of a drink called absinthe?
Yes.
Do you know what it is?
Real strong shit.
Yes. Real strong. We had 3 bottles of absinthe, right? Me and a whole bundle of mates, right? Now, guys, please listen to this because you'll laugh. We had 3 bottles of absinthe, right? We were bored out of our skulls. We had nothing better to do except sit down and just talk and get drunk, right? We had my mate's sister, right? Who was at home. She was supposed to be out with her boyfriend, but her boyfriend had to go to work because he was working. He ended up getting, called in for night shift. So we were like, oh, fuck, here we go. This is going to be bad. And then the next thing you know, his sister comes walking down the stairs that night. And we were like, yes, what do you want? She was about, I don't know, say 16, something like that, maybe a little bit older, like say 17 or something. Like this is like when I was about probably 19, so she's 3 years younger than me, right? Anyhow, she came downstairs and she saw us all sitting down talking, and she saw the bottle of absinthe sitting on the floor, or one of the bottles of absinthe sitting on the floor. She noticed that one of them was open. So what does she go ahead and do? She decides to hide the bloody bottle on us, right? Little did she know we had 2 more. I looked at her and I said, Samantha, if I were you, I wouldn't be doing that. She goes, why? I said, just trust me on that, girl. Don't do it. And she goes, but I want to make sure you guys don't get drunk. I said, we're here to get drunk. I said, we want to get drunk. So she says, oh, well, can I join you? I said, you're 16, for Christ's sake. I said, do you want your brother or me locked up? She goes, no, especially you, because you're cute. And I went, oh, my God. I said, I've got a girl, remember? She goes, yeah, but she won't last long. I said, you want to make a bet on that? So I rang my ex-girlfriend up. All right, this is not Belinda. This is before Belinda. I rang my ex-girlfriend up, and I said to her, babe, can you come over to Stephen's place? Yeah, so she turned up within about 10, 15 minutes. And I said to her, do us a favour, will you please, sweetheart? Can you take Samantha out for us, please? She goes, well, has she been a pain in the butt again? I said, yes. And she goes, okay. So she chucked Samantha in the car and took her out to a movie. By the time they got back, we had drunk 2.5 bottles of absinthe, right? We were off our fucking scone, right? We were that drunk, we chained the TV to the floor, right? Not only that, one of us, I don't know whether it was me or one of my other mates, looked down the hall and there was a kitten sitting in the hall, right? We thought that was a fucking panther. We didn't go down the hall. We thought it was a fucking panther. Right, my mate then goes outside to the bathroom, to the backyard to go and throw up outside because he didn't want to go and throw up in the toilet because he thought we saw this panther sitting in the hall. So next thing you know, he starts screaming and yelling at the top of his lungs. So he comes charging back inside, goes running back outside, and you see ching, 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 ching. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I've gone wobbling outside as drunk as I am, and here he is with a meat cleaver in his hand, hacking apart a bloody hose. By the time all this stuff was going on, get this, right? They had shown up, and bloody Samantha had gone into her room, come out with a video camera, and started videoing all this shit. And I was like, oh my God, guys. I even said to one of your mates, I said, guys, we'd better stop. And then the next thing you know, within about 10 or 15 minutes of me saying that, I'm in the bathroom having a chat with the toilet. Now work that out.
Yes, well, I've had one too many makeout sessions with toilets over my own days.
But dude,
They're not fun, but
no.
that just means my stomach's empty so I can drink more. So, anyway, night-night.
All right, mate. I'll catch you later. Say goodbye to everybody, and then you can take off.
Adios, dickhead.
Oh, you're nice. So there you go, guys. That was one of my special guests for the night. He's a really nice guy, but on the odd occasion, he can be a bit of a loose cannon. So, yeah, sometimes you got to be careful with him. But other than that, I mean, he's, how do I put it? We had a platoon on a game called Breakpoint, and we eventually wanted to get through to other games, and he was my second in charge. We had the power-hungry German, aka yours truly. We had the crazy Australian, aka him. We had a mad American who was, his name was Step 28. Nice guy. But he himself was a bit of a loose cannon. So, like, I mean, if you know what I mean, sometimes having Matt as second in charge with the platoon was actually a good idea. It was actually one of the best ideas I had. But, you know, other than that, but everyone in the platoon was a bit of a loose cannon, including me, and I was the leader of the platoon. So I mean, I was the one that was actually trying to keep the whole thing together. I wonder if he'll be watching. Probably not. Although it doesn't, he's got work in the morning, so I mean, I don't blame him if he doesn't. Better not put them on yet. Haha. Slight screw up. But, yep, slight screw up. It's got to come off. Nice. Although it looks good in that colour, but I've got to have a break-up in colours, if you know what I mean, guys, because it's Iron Man, so you can't really have one colour all over the place. So there's going to be a bit of a break-up in colours with the car, so you'll see what I mean shortly. This may sound crazy, guys, but in some cases I wish there were more people like Matt. Ah, yeah, bum. Painted the wrong one. Right one, the wrong colour. And yes, baby, I want to see what I can get out of this car. I want to see how much horsepower I can get out of it. And I also want to see if I can get as much speed as I can out of it. And I'm kind of hoping to do it before I talk to Matt next, because if I can get it done before I speak to him next time, and then I tell him and show him, I've got a funny feeling I know what he's going to say. He's going to call me crazy. That won't be going on yet. Now, before I do anything else, Sparkies and also, some other stuff has got to go in here. I'll put what I can in the way in. Now, the engine that's in the Hellcat at this current point in time has no bottom, so that's just going to be easy to rip out. That's not going on just yet, because we'll do this side. So, yeah. Oh my god. I would have spoke to my better half. Now I'm worried. Because very rarely do you come across a girl like her. And I'm a little worried because of what I just saw come up. So And that's one thing I don't really want to have a fear of. Because I love it with all my heart, guys, and I don't want to fucking have... I'm sorry to swear in, like on this one particular broadcast, guys. It's just that I've had shit happen to me before, and it hasn't been all that crash hot. And some of the stuff I've had happen to me wasn't all that good, so... I'm just a little worried, that's all, guys. I knew having him in the broadcast was a bad idea. I know you can hear me, babe, so I've got a question for you. When this broadcast is over, can I please have a little chat with you? No, you're not in trouble. So get that out of your pretty little head. Yes, the engine's playing dead. Now, with this car, guys, it's going to be more than likely faster than Queen 33 and also faster than Becky 33. I know for a fact it will be faster than Band 1 because this thing's got basically this one and Queen 33 and also Becky 33 will more than likely be, you could basically call them missiles. So because when Dodge brought out the Hellcat, there was a little chat with the Dodge the people of Dodge, and one of the many things that people were saying to Dodge, one person actually turned around and said, "Oh, I've got a name for the Hellcat," and they were like, "Yeah, okay, fair enough. What's the nickname for the Hellcat?" The ground. It was basically the guy called it a surface to ground missile. When I saw that, I was like, "Why would you call it a surface to ground missile? It's just a missile on the ground." I mean, seriously, people, come on. Right, there's the engine put it together. So that's the engine done. Now, what I am going to do is I've got to raise the Iron Man car. I've got to take the wheels off. I've got to take out the underneath, and then before I actually do that, I've got to have a look at the undercarriage that's ready for the car. See, these cars, this one here in particular, this is going to be a show car. It is going to be a speed car, like basically a speed demon, but it's going to be more sort of a show car. I'm going to sort of have it with friends are going to have their cars, because I've got friends that have got the same game as me here, so like these guys are going to sort of say, "Oh, check out our cars." I'm going to go, "Okay, let me have a look at them," and they'll bring out their cars in photos, and I'll say, "Okay, then have a look at this one." I'll show them the Iron Man car, which this one is, and just the shape of the Iron Man car itself says a lot. Okay then. That's all we have in the way of chassis. Okay, fair enough. Look, what I'll do, guys, is I'll drop the car down. But first of all, before I do drop it down, what I'll do is I'll lift it up, take out the diff, take the diff out, take the gearbox out. I think I've got a gearbox. I think. I'm hoping I have. If I do have the gearbox, what I'll do is I'll take the engine out and then put the new engine in and then whack the gearbox on it. Yes, I do. Good. Now, I've got to go here. We go there and there. I've also got to go there. Okay. Now, with that being done, if you have a look, I'm actually thinking of actually taking part of the little bit, the top half, like the not so much the exact top half. I might have to take the supercharger off. I'm not sure yet. I'm actually thinking of taking the rocker covers off and also the top half of the rocker covers off. The reason being is I think I may have to respray them because it's not really it does match in. But what I want more out of it is I want more sort of the colour of Iron Man to punch through. So not just the wheels and the mirrors on the side. I also want the undercarriage as well as the engine. The engine itself has got the colour on it, but if you have a look at the top of the engine, the rocker covers and also the rocker covers cover is not the colour I need. I'm going to have to take that out and respray it. Everything else is the right colour. You'll see why I'm doing this in a minute, guys, because it's a little bit on the... No. Do I keep that colour or do I get that colour? Okay, guys, this will have to be the last of the car for tonight. The reason being is because I've got to get a few other things tomorrow. Although I could... Oh, what? Oh, my God. I've got to try and make it... I'm trying to make this car stand out, if you guys know what I mean. I mean, I don't want it to sit, how do I say it? If anybody can help me, please do. I don't want it to be sort of bland, if you know what I mean, guys. I want it to be able to stand out. I want it to be able to say, hello, I'm here, my name is Iron Man. I'm here to save your tail. The rest of the engine bay will be getting done tomorrow night, along with the chassis underneath the car, because a lot of the stuff that is here, or that's got to be here, is not here. So, and it will take, sorry about that, guys, it'll take a while for me to get that stuff ready to go, because I've got to get into the game tomorrow, I've got to get all the stuff tomorrow, and then I've got to try and have that friend of mine who's my go-to guy in the way of the getting mechanic parts like the differential, the drivetrain, and all that sort of stuff. He is hopefully going to help my sorry, but so if you know what I mean, it's going to be a little difficult. So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, that's going to be the episode for tonight. As I said to you, the car's going to be sitting here with its hood up for the night, and then what I will do tomorrow when I get up out of bed, I'm going to do what I normally do, have a coffee and whatnot, and then I will hopefully get in contact with the guy who's my go-to guy for parts for the cars and whatnot. I'll get him into a share place so he can work on his car, but at the same time, I'll ask him to get parts for the car, for the Iron Man Dodge. So, anyhow, alrighty guys, that is that for this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification button so when I do episodes, or just before I start the episode, you guys will get a notification saying that the episode's going to start. And as I always say to you guys, play fair in games. Don't mod unless you can, because you are allowed to on PC, but don't mod in the way of cheating. It's not fair on people who want to play fairly. Okay? Have fun gaming, have fun time gaming, enjoy life while you've got it, because you never know what's around the corner. So, have fun, play safe, play fair. As I always say, smoke out.